We're on the east coast of Central Florida, about an hour away from Orlando, and this is the Merritt Island Wildlife Refuge. My name is Sandra BK, and I'm the co-founder and chief adventure officer at BK Adventure Eco Tours. I grew up around here, and we'd love to come over to the East Coast. And then when I started BK Adventure with my husband, we realized that this was like a nature playground. It's the theme park of doing things outdoors in Florida. There's manatees here, there's dolphins here, ospreys, almost all kinds of wildlife. But what we find especially amazing is the bioluminescence out here. This phenomenon happens throughout the year here on the Indian River Lagoon, but there's two types of bioluminescence that you'll see. In the summertime, you're going to see the dinoflagellate plankton that come out and they're just blanket the water with the neon blue. In the winter months, starting in November and then all the way through March, you'll see the bioluminescent comb jellies, which are kind of a gelatinous type creature. It's not quite a jellyfish, but it glows like a little light up ball in the water all over the place. And they don't sting, so there's a nice chance for us to scoop them up in a net and kind of get to see them glowing. And they're really amazing to see. When you go out on a bioluminescent kayaking tour, first your guide will get you suited up with your life jacket and your paddle, a light, so you can see out there a little bit, and then you're going to get some instruction on how to kayak, all of the safety rules of the tour, and then the guide is going to take you out there in the night to see the bioluminescence. The tours usually last about an hour and a half, so along the tours, depending on what time of year you come, you might see plankton and comb jellies at the same time, and the guides will show you. They know where to find those things and where the highest concentration is.
Just go ahead and just squeeze them. You should hear a little click. Just click it one time and then it's just going to be like a solid color. There you go. There you go.
When you hold a comb jelly, it's a gelatinous creature. It doesn't sting you. They don't have stingers, but they feel kind of like goo in your hands. They do light up and glow, and it's really kind of magical to see this thing in your hands glowing and moving around. We try to be very careful with them because they are part of nature. So when we get them in our nets, if the guide does kind of touch them to make them glow and that type of thing, it's very careful and then puts them back in the water respectfully.
About to, I want to say 4 to 5 feet long, and then the manatees out here, they usually get about to only 1,000 pounds. Now 1,000 pounds is still a lot, but that's a big difference from other manatees that can get to about 3,000 pounds.
You just want to see dolphin. Every time I want to see it, it's gone.
There he is. See him?
Where? Got it. All right.
I think all visitors to Florida should at least take some time to come to the Merritt Island Wildlife Refuge. It's a really special place. It's part of the Space Center. It was part of the original land buy when the Space Center happened. Half of it was dedicated to wildlife here, and the other half was dedicated to space exploration and science. But what makes this place really amazing is the unique wildlife that it has out here. On any day you can see manatees, dolphins, the horseshoe crabs, which are really important to science, and they're from the dinosaur age. The bioluminescent comb jellies are also from prehistoric times. There's just so much wildlife out here, and you won't find a more beautiful place.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.